Hey you, welcome back to Moon. Last time we left off, I said I wanted to build a storage room, so what I've done is I've gone and flattened this area, but I've got a couple of chores that I need to take off before then, because we may have been neglecting a certain Stevetown up until now. So I'm going to go see what's happening over there, and then when we come back this side, hopefully I'll have somewhere to put this chest monster before it becomes a bigger problem. See you then. Alright, so it seems there's going to be a court case between Stevetown and, well, I forget the other one, to be honest. But we can't go there looking like this, so I'm going to have a change real quick, and I'll see you in a bit at the court case. There. Isn't that more like it? Much more presentable for the court. So, I'm going to make my way over there now, and we'll see whether Stevetown wins or loses, I guess.
I tried to see if I could, but I didn't.
Careful of the warden pit. This is the audience. Witnesses are over there. Down here is the prosecution area. That's the defense area, and the judge will be at the back over there. Don't fall down. There's a lot of wardens.
I feel very underdressed for this. Everyone's in a formal suit. I tried my best.
Hello.
You look great, don't worry.
I like
I
your
pulled this
suit.
thing out of the cupboard, and it's covered in moth, like those mothball
It's
things.
homemade.
It gives it extra charm.
Here, I flicked down a trap door. There we go.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Perfect.
But yeah,
These are the
Perfect.
best seats in the house, actually.
Come on.
I mean,
in case
unless
you
we fall
lose, to
off.
make sure you survive the fall. I'm also gonna give them to them. So
Yeah, we would hate to die before the wardens kill us, right?
yeah, exactly. It's more fun
I
if you
can't
get
see the
killed by them.
prosecution.
Yeah.
We'll sit up then.
But yeah, good luck.
I think we're
Have
making
you
people
seen what's
nervous.
down there?
Nah, it's fine.
Is there
We're
gonna
all
be a-
responsible people here. Hello.
Hello, is the jury this way?
Yeah, jury's right there.
Is there still a spot on the jury?
I joined this server like 20
Mhm.
minutes ago. So
Up there.
this should
Oh,
work out
wonderful! You've got no
Black
prize.
Shadow jump.
fine. Exactly. I don't even know what's
Thanks.
going on.
Jump off.
That's the perfect kind of jury.
Exactly.
Right, where's my other half? Bane! I'm lost without you!
I'm here. Don't worry.
Ash, don't take this the wrong way, but I am slightly hoping you fall. It's purely out of comedy.
But yeah, I cannot stress enough.
I'm gonna do
how
like a
you
backflip.
do not need to fall. Falling is bad.
Now we will continue on with the events of court. Prosecution, right? First evidence.
Brilliant.
First-
I'm here on behalf of the premates, because a very serious grievance was done. We, the premates, are a loving and peaceful people, and on our first week of the server, we made a lovely little path. There is the sign in clearer detail. It clearly states the East Road by Stevetown on our path, and it also includes feel free to expand, which we did not give permission for.
Now, this sign is placed, as you can see, at an angle, because it's not referring to the main path, the path I myself walked up today to get to the courthouse.
One, yes, that is separate from the initial road. However, they did connect that from our initial road without our permission, which means they would have stolen the attention of newcomers and new players, which was my original argument.
So I do now see that sign. That's a separate sign. That is a separate
yeah, I
sign that's been
understand.
added. I will touch on that in a moment. But do you have actual physical proof that you have lost out on these things due to Stevetown's actions? Because
Yes,
it's all
we do. I call up Sun-Dried Sunny.
So I may have gotten a little carried away, right? Okay, maybe a lot carried away. See, the thing is, I cleaned up my old storage, right? We got the bed and the floor now, and I've been experimenting. You know, some of it I didn't like. Eventually, I settled on more or less this, right? I knew I wanted to use like a fairly dark wall, and then line that up with some brighter pillars and stuff, and then have a fairly bright roof, right? But I didn't want to have like a white roof. I thought about that for a second, and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So I decided we're doing copper, right? Because it looks like shingles. It's expensive, which I didn't really account for, especially because they're resetting the resource world soon, and I want to have access to mine that. But we'll figure that out later. I went through the trouble of lining the bottom here, only to cover it all up with leaves anyway, so this is what not planning things ahead gets you, I guess. But I do really like sort of the style that's come together with this. But what I've got here is the bulk storage from last season. We've got the usual categories here, then I've added specifically basalt and tuff here. And then on this side we have our general storage. Most of this has been filled in with like regular categories, but I'm having a lot of empty ones as well that I don't know what to do with. So if you have any ideas, do comment them down below. And then I filled these lights in here in the center. I really like how this works. I experimented with pulling them ahead, but that didn't really fit the vibe, so I just put it as it is now, and I like how this sort of has a small section and then a huge section, very fitting given the nature of, you know, that we store a lot more stuff here in the bulk section. And then I think the leaves, this is one of the perks of like building in Jungle Plains, is the leaves you get are just so vibrant. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but my favorite color is green. I don't know what gave it away, but it's just so amazing to be able to build here and have that sort of surrounding the build and give it that touch, because otherwise it'd be like a very industrial build, right? And I mean, with the iron farm there in the background, you know, I guess that's sort of the vibe we're going for, but I want to give it some sort of something that isn't just generic grimdark fantasy, you know, even though we definitely are going to have elements of that as well. But I'm going to finish this up and then I'll pull you guys in. Maybe we'll even do a little bit of time lapse. I don't know. We'll see.
Does someone want to swear her in, or we going past that? I don't mind either way. I'm just.
I swear on my little frog heart.
You specifically said to me that you put up the sides to steal people from the path. Actively took players from the pre-mades to Stevetown. Correct?
May I explain my actions? I am but 2 weeks old, I believe, somewhere around there. And when I first joined the server, I died immediately to a zombie.
And may I say, if you find a path, even if it was a spawn build, even if it wasn't a spawn build, you edited it without permission. And in doing so, you stole 2 potential members from the pre-meds.
Objection leading?
Damn you.
Objection accepted.
What I would like to do is, are the prosecution aware of the rulings for roads from spawn to your base? Your road, besides the portion in your own base, does not apply to the 100 block rule. Any player can build near, around, over, take down, or add to your road to fit their needs when in public domain.
I swear on the froggy heart. How do I have to walk up there? How do I get up there?
You have to walk up there.
How do I have to get up there? Oh my gosh!
Well, I'm entering this image in. As you can clearly see, it says 800 blocks to pre-made's base. And on the right, if you squint and use some glasses, maybe a magnifying glass, you can see the sign that was previously referred to saying, "This way to Stevetown, plenty of space." Now, these signs are not 10 blocks from one another. There is no way that you did not realize that this sign was here and you did not read it. No further questions.
I would also just like to say that as someone has told me, the burden of investigation rests with the construction company. So you added to a pre-existing path without any kind of investigation.
I will note here that I did not place that sign, as was mentioned previously in this court, I believe.
But the sign was still placed.
May I ask, when was the pre-made sign placed?
Oh, probably about 4 days after the server started.
I swear on my duck heart.
When you first joined the server, did you go along the pre-made path?
That I did. I came down the path and I seen the pre-made sign and I thought, okay, that's interesting. I figured I was making my way down to some sort of like main trail, kind of get on the go. So I got down to what I seen was the rail carts and I thought, okay, I'll give that a go, as that's probably going to lead me where I want to go. So I hop on them, not knowing that I am going to be stuck on this thing with no stops for a while. So I hopped on and I took the train. I took her all the way down to Stevetown, and when I got there, I realized there's really nothing on the go. I was looking for friends too. That was the main reason for this path, is I was hoping there would be stops along this train, and there was none. It led directly to the end of the path, which took several minutes.
You know, how can we say how many have had this experience?
Objection, conjecture, actually.
Oh, well then,
Objection sustained.
imagine that I rephrase that, but except it, like, isn't leading. Yeah.
We'll let Luke do it, and then
You're speaking in game again.
Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This is meant to be like 15 minutes. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
The jury has deliberated this carefully, and we do agree that the premates have overstepped their boundaries here. Premates are the losers of this case.
Luke, oh my god, you're incredible. I didn't say a word. Oh my god.
Chat, I'm so hungover.
It's the British power boost. It's the,
It's the British power boost. Right, well, do you know what? I'm glad that we could get, justice was set. Wait, is it you, reporter, Epion?
No, the jury was stacked heavily in your favor, but don't worry about that.
I don't believe we. Ah!
Oh!
I just killed! Why does this keep happening to us, Odin?
I don't think you understand.
yeah.
The jury, one of the jury members was literally from Stevetown, and 2 others, I'm fairly sure, got bribed.
So, it turns out all of this that I got from the trial chamber is waxed, so I'm gonna have to individually unwax it. Also undoing all of the oxidization that has happened for some of these things. While I do that, yeah, I ran into a trial chamber, so now I have more than enough copper to finish the roof, I guess. Okay, it's 1 past midnight, so I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm pretty happy with where we've been. I've added these rafters in over here, just, to give a little bit of shape in the room. And I really like how this turned out. Maybe next time we'll, fix up the path around this area, connected to, like, the archway or something. Then I think it's about time. Either we gotta figure out a place for me to sleep, we gotta figure out how to upgrade our nether portal, upgrade the enchanting station, get somewhere to put Snowdrift over here, somewhere to put all of the horses I've been gathering, or we gotta upgrade the villager hall, but there's a lot on the horizon. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
You want me to do it?
I can dodge it. Yo, I made it.
You
Yo.
Can you dodge it?
I got it.
Hey.
Can you dodge it, Ice Wolf?
Aw.
Right to the face. Here, I'll give you like
All right.
2 chickens to make up